Let's yap about books because I'm in the mood to yap, and what better to yap about than some good and juicy books? Before we go any further, hi, my name is Zarina, but all my friends call me Z. And since you were taking some time out of your day to come sit, chill, and yap with me, then I consider friends as well, so you can call me Z too. I'm just a girly pop that loves to yap, loves to read, escape in a fictional world, and do all of the cozy little things. I'm also a writer who is working on multiple writing projects that I will be yapping about very soon. And if that is your vibe and you love to do all the things, then girl, kick off your shoes and stay a while. I was supposed to do this earlier in the day, but I took a big nap and I had other things to do. Then I had to batch from some videos, and then I don't remember what I was doing during that little portion of time, but it wasn't this. And now it's 10 p.m. and I want to finish it today so I could start editing it and then have it up by Wednesday. So better late than never. Now that I'm out of my reading slump, I am damn near eating up books for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. All I want to do is eat, sleep, breathe, read, and I love that for me. I've been craving this feeling. I thought the shackles would never get off my feet. I thought the reading slump demons would never release me. But here I am. I live to see another day. I live to see another good and juicy book. So I'm not going to take that for granted, and I have a hefty little 6-book TBR for the last week of July, and I'm determined to read every single one of these books. If you are currently on the hunt for some book recommendations, here are a few books that I plan to read this week that I thought sounded good. And if you think they sound good too, girl, you can add them to your TBR and read them with me. If you do end up reading any of these books, tell me about it. If you've already read any of these books, girl, what was your favorite part? No spoiler, but give me something that I'm gonna eat up or bawl my eyes out or scream, cry, throw up, whatever it is. Tell me about it. I want to know. All the books I plan to read this week are Kindle reads because I get all of the usage out of my KU subscription. Nothing goes to waste over here. If they think they're going to get $11.99 out of me every single month and I'm not going to have a good and juicy book in my TBR in my library, they a damn fool. They are sadly mistaken. And if you are looking for some Kindle reads, girl, here you go. Now, a little disclaimer, my reading style goes from very wholesome to absolutely diabolical and unhinged. It goes from the Bible to what the fuck is that? I think I might need therapy. So make sure any book recommendation that you get from me, check your triggers. I'm broke. Girl, Sally Mae, my credit card, and the bills and living in California and my little shopping addiction, they got me in a chokehold. They got all the decades over here sold up, so I cannot afford your therapy too. I can barely afford mine. So check your trigger so you don't go into anything and get traumatized, okay, girl? Your mental health is worth more than the possibility of a good and juicy book, so be careful, sister. I'm warning you. I feel like it's been a minute since I've introduced my good sis, but this is my Kindle. Her name is Keisha, and we do life together. I have some cute little decorations, some stickers, a little decal, a cute little sunny, and I am obsessed. She goes everywhere with me. We are like this. First book on my TBR for this week is We Had Infinity by Aspen Blakely. I believe this is a standalone book. It follows our two main characters into dual POV. Both of them, they struggle a lot with their mental health and they are borderline fighting to hold on to the last piece of will to live that they have. And in the midst of that, a zombie apocalypse breaks out and forces them to have to stick together and fight for the one thing that they haven't really fought for in a very long time: the want to stay alive and be alive and to live for something and to get out of their own heads. When I tell you I am only 20% into this book, if I was them, baby, I would have met Jesus. Because what do you mean? What do you mean? My will to live is already skim song thin, and next thing I know, there are zombies taking over, and I have to fight for my life, a life that I barely want. Double that and give that to somebody else. I can't do it. I can already tell that this book is going to take me through there emotionally. Sadly, I have felt the words and the emotions from these characters a little harder than I thought I was going to. This is written so far so beautifully, and how it explains mental health and struggling with anxiety and struggling with depression and feeling ashamed of feeling that way and wanting to connect with others, wanting to connect with family and friends, and not wanting to be a disappointment, not wanting to bring down other people's moods, but not being able to fight the feelings that you are feeling, but still trying to find the will to keep going. Girl, if you can handle a book like this, and on top of that, the fact that this book has no happy ending, so beware, there's no happy ending in this book. But if you can handle some really heavy emotions and a book that might make you sob your eyes out, I would highly recommend this. I'm not even done, and I just know this is going to be my next 5-star read. If you see me look off to the side, it's because my iPad is right there, and I have the books pulled up on the Kindle app on my iPad, because I love my girl Keisha, but she's a little slow when it comes to scrolling, and we'll be here forever trying to read the descriptions of the book. Of the other books that I got on my list, I really don't know nothing about them, so I'm gonna have to read the description. Next book on my list is Hopeless Creature. It's the first book in the Fallen Empire series. It's a standalone mafia romance that's less than 300 pages, which is right up my alley because even though I am out of my reading slump, I don't need to push it too far. There's already some books on my list that are real long, and I'm already pushing the limit. I'm not gonna push it too far by putting on new books that's hella long. And I have been feeling that itch to want to read a mafia romance, and I've been wanting a standalone because I'm such a series girly that every time I pick up a book, it's in a series, and I need to situationships on my books. I've been full on committed. I need to have a quickie. That's with the description, because last time I checked, it seems like this book is gonna be a vibe, an emotional vibe, but a vibe. It says, she found me bleeding in the shadows and chose to save my life. A stranger, innocent, too good for the world I drag her into. I told myself I could keep her close without destroying her. I was wrong. When my enemy came for me, he used her to do it. I believed him. I locked her away in the dark, not knowing what the dark does to her. By the time I learned the truth, I ran back to her. She was on the floor when I opened that door. Bloodied footprints circling the floor, her body curled small and still, and when I reached for her, she made sure I'd carry her mark on my face forever. Good. I deserve far worse. She survived me once, now I have to convince her to survive me again. Damn. I mean, that sounds crazy, but it does say a guaranteed happily ever after. I feel like that's gonna be good. It said if you like obsessive, if you like brutal betrayal, and you love groveling, you're gonna eat that book up. I might just have to go ahead and eat that book up. This next book, I seen one of my mutuals recommended, and it sounded so good the way she was describing it, and I immediately added it to my TBR. I looked at the cover and I was like, ooh, is this like a little rock star band type of romance? I read the don't remember the name, but I read this duet and it was so good. I know you probably don't believe me because I don't remember the name, but I'm talking about it so good. But trust me, it was so good. I'll throw it up on the screen. It was so good. I enjoyed it, but I did read it like over a year ago. But it was good. I loved it, and it made me really want to read rockstar romance, but I could never find a lot. And I mean, granted, I wasn't really looking that hard, but I wanted to, and this feels like it's gonna give those vibes. And if it is, I'm gonna eat it up. I was literally about to start yapping without even telling you the name of the book. My bad, sister. The title of the book is Into the End by K.M. Baker. It's about 452 pages, a little lengthier than I wanted it to be for my next read, but that's okay. As long as it's scrumptious, as long as it's eat upable, I do not mind. And I think there's going to be a part of a series. I can never escape a series because it does say book one. It's okay. It's fine. The description says Alara Gray thought she knew where her life was headed until she woke up in the hospital unable to remember any of it. Now, 2 years after her mysterious accident, a twist of fate has her unlocking pieces of her memories she never thought she'd get back. A flash of herself singing on stage leads to a performance at an open mic night where she locks eyes with a band member of Nowhere Forever. Obsession, desire, and deception. Everything changes. Her path tangles with the four bandmates in a way she would have never expected. But the deeper their bond grows, the more questions begin to arise. Fame has a price laced with secrets and coated in envy. Will the truth bring them closer, or will an unknown threat destroy it all? Girl. Now that sounds scrumptious too. Maybe I should start this one tonight. I always go back and forth. I think I like the amnesia plot. I think what I don't like in the amnesia plot is when the other characters blame the character that has lost their memory or is so quick to not believe them. Because if this is the person that you grew up with, or the person you fell in love with, or just the person you're so obsessed with and you've always known great things about them, why automatically now, because of what you thought, are you just gonna doubt them? Like, why not believe what they said? If they've never lied to you before, why not believe them now? So we'll see how this goes, because usually when it's a why choose and there's multiple people, there's always somebody that wants to be the dickhead of all dickheads. So we'll see. This next book, I have been eyeballing it for a cool minute. When I tell you, it has been haunting my Kindle library, and my Kindle library, she knows me. She knows me very well. The recommendations that I get and my you might like, it always eats. It always hits. I can always find a book that I actually do like. I don't know who's working my Kindle algorithm, but you're that girl. We're like this. I love me some you, and I feel like I'm going to eat up this book. Plus, I just recently read another book by this author, had my jaw on the floor, and I was very much obsessed. So I feel like that obsession will come over to this book too. The book is called Frat Row by Krista Turner Clark. It's book one in the Frat Row trilogy. I've read the description a few times, and the book is less than 400 pages. It's 350, a little bit up there, but not too bad. And every time I read this description, I could just remember, oh yeah, I want to read this because it sounds like a girly pop is going to get revenge. It sounds like a girly pop is going to turn cold hearted and she's going to show these hoes that she's nothing to play with. Sign me up. I need to eat that up right now. The description says, I thought I had it all. I'm beautiful, smart, and I know exactly how to get what I want. As a legacy of the most popular sorority on campus, I was thrilled to rush with my best friend, Blair. Then I met Tyler, my one night stand who kept coming back for more. He's charming and just so happened to be rushing the hottest fraternity on campus. I was happy until I wasn't. I stumbled upon something I shouldn't have, and now I'm paying the price. I was whisked away in the night, becoming a ghost to all who knew me. My body is broken, battered, and bruised. My mind isn't far behind, but I won't give up. I won't let them break me. This is my survival story. Okay, girl, what did you see? What you stumble upon? Now maybe I got to start this now, cause what did you see that got you out here like this? Now this book, I just know I'm gonna be a mess. Wrecked by Brie L. Mina. I added this to my TBR recently. At first, I was kind of going back and forth because I believe, I'm not sure, but I believe some of the girlies said that the love interest is the sister's fiance. Now, I'm not really a stickler with the cheating trope because it's not that I care that much, because I can't get down with the fuck your man, come join the winning team, but it's something about when it's the other way around, like your sister's man, like it's giving lame ass bitch. You can't get your own man, you can't get your own motion, you can't get your own meat. I don't know, but I guess it depends. Like if your sister not shit, your sister done something to you, because I mean, get back is get back. Take her man if you have to, but we'll see. We'll see, because the girlies love this book, and I have not heard anything bad about it. I have been seeing girls shake, scream, and cry over this book and its characters and the description. Just from the little glances that I'm giving it, it sounds like it's a good time. So maybe I can overlook that her sister man is the man that you want, is the man that you're gonna be with. I don't know. Let me read the description. Not everyone is destined for a happy ending. Not every story will work out in the end. Not every love is meant to survive. Some believe we are in control of our destiny, that we determine the outcome of our lives, the people we love, and the path we walk. But I didn't choose to survive a plane crash. I didn't choose to be trapped on an island with the man who once crushed my soul. I didn't choose to reopen my heart to love so powerful that the end of it would be unsurvivable. I didn't want to fall in love with my sister's fiance, to feel the insurmountable pain that followed my rescue, or let go of the man that would own my heart until the day I die. But I am no longer allowing fate to decide my future. This is my next path. Okay, that changed my mind a little bit. Was this your man? And then your sister took your man that's gonna marry your ex man? Or was you and your sister in love with the same man and she ended up getting them? I don't know. I'm gonna read it and I'm gonna find out. And now I feel like I gotta commit because there says there's a book two. This book won't have a happy ending, but the next book will. Girl, let me lock in. Let me lock in and get my heart broken. Last but not least, I need to finally read Grays by Caitlin Taylor. This is a standalone dark romance, and I believe it's a why choose between two brothers and this girl. One of the brothers becomes obsessed with this girl, but he lives a very crazy life, and he has enemies. He got ops out here in these streets, and he don't want her tangled up into that. So he chooses to love her from a distance, but he has his brother go and look after her. And while the brother is looking after her, he kind of was thinking the same thing that I was thinking while reading the description. What is so special about her? Like, what make my girly pop that hard that this man who has never had any interaction with her is in love with her? And he finds out, and now he becomes in love with her, and now he's like, damn, now how am I gonna approach my brother? Because I'm not gonna give her up, but he think this is his girl, and I fear she's mine. So yeah, I gotta find out what that is really hitting for. Those are a few of the books that I plan to read this week and read in general. Even if I don't finish them this week, I will be getting to them because they all sound really good, all sound like books that I want to and would eat up. So that's what I'm going to do. Are you going to read any of these books? After hearing the descriptions, are you going to get into them and see what they are about? Like I said, girl, if you do, let me know so we can yap about them together. Girl, I don't know how long this video is because I just be yapping, but however long it is, thank you so much for sitting and chilling and yapping with me and talking about my favorite thing, which is books. I had a great time, and now I gotta sit here and figure out which one of these books I'm gonna start tonight because I gotta start me one of these books tonight. If you enjoyed this video and you are looking for a new source of some good book recommendations, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe because I will be doing more videos like this. I have a few other book rec videos and reading vlogs and all of the things coming out very soon because I want to be a booktube girly real bad. I want to go here extra bad and be locked in with the girlies. So I will be showing up and showing out, and if you subscribe, you'll be here and be notified when I do so. So girl, you stay here this long, you might as well stick around. It is officially time for me to shut the fuck up and stop yapping. I'm gonna go erase my face, heat up my dimmer, throw on Jeepers Creepers, figure out what book I'm gonna start tonight, and call it a night. I will talk to you girlies later.